This is time for another Accountability Success Circle Success Quickie. This is Quickie number 77, and we're going to be talking about 3 ways that you can generate luck. So, put down what you're doing, pull up the seat, hit those emojis, let us know that you're here watching live or the replay, and we are going to get started. 3, 2, 1. Hey! What's up, everybody? Awesome.
Love all of the songs.
Huh?
Love all of the songs.
Right? Yes, this is a good one. This is a really good one. And in spirit of getting lucky, the name of this song is Lucky You. So we're all about the themes. It's going to be a lot of fun. Let us know. Are you watching live or watching the replay? We're going to be talking about how you can generate more luck in your life. And that is important. Regardless if you believe that you're lucky or not, we got you. And we're going to give you some tips, and we'll go from there. Cool. So, just the tip. Just the tip. Oh, my gosh.
Oh my God.
Hooray. How are you doing, Ethan?
I'm good. I am doing very well after
a
crazy week last week. But
right?
Yeah. How about you?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty well, too. We are on baby countdown. Less than a week till baby will be here. Baby number 2. So yeah, a lot of nesting and stuff is going on. Oh boy, yeah.
You got this.
Everything's about to change yet again. So I'm very excited to talk about luck. And before we get started, in the chat, let us know. Do you think you're lucky? Are you lucky, punk?
I was not lucky last week. That's when I think about that. Ooh.
Yes, and that's the thing with luck. Sometimes it shows up, sometimes it doesn't. But our goal here is to give you some pointers so that you can be lucky more often than you're not. Yeah. And since it is just all about the tips, how about we get into it?
All right, number one.
Number 1. This is a big one. Is that if you want to generate more luck in your life, you need to think that you are lucky. This is a big one. It's all about mindset, and more specifically, what is called the attention spotlight. People who believe that they're lucky, they're always looking for an opportunity to be lucky in everyday life. They're unconsciously or consciously scanning for opportunities. And if you don't believe me, there was a 10-year study by Dr. Richmond Wiseman. It was a newspaper study where he had people, disclose whether they thought they were lucky or not. And then they had them read a newspaper and, count a very specific thing. And the people who believed that they were lucky finished, I think it was like 2 or 3 times faster than the people who didn't. And here's the catch. It wasn't like they have amazing brains that are 3 times faster. Is that they, in the newspaper, they spotted a section that said there are X number of times in there, close the newspaper and report that number. So they got lucky. They finished faster. So again, mindset is important. Yes, it's not possible to be lucky all the time, but hey, how can you start to think about the times that you have been lucky? What are your thoughts on this, April?
I agree. I mean, I think that there is such an importance to kind of putting the energy out that you want to get in. So if you kind of go toward the aspect of well, I'm never going to win the lottery because it's just impossible, you're already kind of setting yourself up to not win. You could still win again, but also just having that belief that you are capable of it allows the universe to invite that energy back into you. So just think it. Just say, I am lucky. I am lucky. I am lucky. Say it over and over and over again. So believe it. Believe that you are lucky.
Yes, and then this brings us to our next topic. Belief can get you so far. Action is another big one. Lucky people tend to make more bold choices, and it. I don't know if it was Wayne Gretzky that mentioned this or Michael Jordan, but it was basically you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take.
Yeah.
So how can you put more shots out there? Um, and by putting more shots out there, you actually increase your confidence. And people who are more confident tend to be more lucky. And I learned that in this amazing book, Can You Learn to Be Lucky, by a new friend of mine, Carla Starr. Highly recommend this book. And she's done a lot of research on luck and how to put luck in your favor and what things to look out for.
Love that. Yay,
And
Carla.
she she mentions right here, so I'm just going to read this little part. Confidence leads to victory, and winning creates confidence. It's a chicken and the egg scenario, creating an upward spiral of increased awesomeness. Um, and so it changes how your brain works. Our main thing here is if you want to generate more luck in your life, how can you make more bold choices? How can you get outside your comfort zone? How can you do the thing that you are probably dreading doing? And you're going to, it's not that certain people are more lucky. It's just that because they put more of those opportunities out there, they have a greater chance of success. And what are your thoughts, April?
For sure. And I think that, if you are not able to take these action steps, we always talk about, any idea is a great idea, but it really doesn't mean anything until you take action. So really focusing on the action piece of this luck, right? Going back to the lottery example, you're not going to win the lottery if you don't buy a lottery ticket, right? So if you are in the belief that you have that you can be lucky to win, then you got to buy those tickets. My husband would laugh because I know that he buys lottery tickets, and he believes he's going to win. I don't believe he's going to win, so I need to change that energy so that he can win for the both of us. But also, I think too, I think a lot of times people don't want to make these bold choices because they're afraid of rejection or afraid of failure and all of those things. And I think that that is also part of the journey. As we become more lucky, we are willing to take those risks. We have a higher chance of actually um, having success come to fruition. So you have to take those bold steps. So, and then we can go to number 3.
Yes, number three. So we talked about the mindset, we talked about the action, and here's one that is a bit of a controversial one. However, there is research to back this up, and this is all about embracing your lucky charms.
Woohoo!
You know,
I love it.
do you have things that make you feel lucky? And before I talk about mine, just a little on the research behind this is that relying on lucky charms is superstitious, but in fact it actually works. Researchers, they found that people who believe they have luck on their side, so again going back to number one, feel greater self-efficacy, the belief that they're capable of doing what they set out to do. And this belief actually boosts mental and physical performance. And so if you have that lucky charm that makes you feel more confident, you're going to do better. Many elite athletes are very superstitious, and in one study, um, you know, they took a golf ball, I believe, and then they said that this golf ball turned to be lucky. They did better than people who weren't told that. So it's one of these things where it all sort of makes you feel more confident. It makes you feel more sure of yourself, and it leads to greater performance. So for me, I have a pair of lucky underwear, and anytime I am going to do a big talk or something where I'm a little nervous, I wear it, and things just tend to work out. My wife wished that I would torch them and get rid of them, but they're on a roll, so I can't get rid of them yet. So yeah, so April, what's your thoughts on that? It's really funny because I,
It's really funny because I, um, you know, 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 it's really I don't typically do the Lucky Charms thing, but what I do know is that if somebody gives me something, I don't, I don't let go of it. So I think, when my coaching program years and years ago, one of my I guess, colleagues, he gave out a rock to everybody, as just, symbolism of our time together and whatnot. And I still have it. And so every time I come back, or, every time I'm looking at my shelves, I see it as a memory. My mom is extremely superstitious, and I love her to death for it, but she'll do things around the new year to make sure that we start the new year strong, like lining the stairs with dollar bills, so that, like, that it brings us wealth, and hanging grapes from, like, all the doors. I'm not really quite sure what that one's for, but it's all about, like, wealth and prosperity and all of that stuff to ring in the new year. One of the things that I do have from her, she gave me a chestnut to put in my purse, and even though I am not the most superstitious, I took it and it's still sitting in my bag. I had two, and then one of them started cracking open. But then I, like, didn't want to throw it away. So I have that as my lucky charm, to just kind of honor my mom's superstitions, even though I'm not. But I, again, should go back to um, tip number one and think that brings me luck, and just embrace it. So yeah, that's kind of the funny little piece. You don't have to be superstitious, but I think there is power in lucky charms for sure.
Yeah. Speaking of that, it reminds me of, yes, every year, at the beginning of the year, our family, we have a ritual. My mom makes a dish that
Is he frozen? I don't know. And I don't know if I should talk because I don't know if it's going or if I'm frozen. And he's thinking about it. We really want to know what the story is. Ah! I wonder what it is because he's frozen. Oh no, it's just me. So, anyways, you're gonna embrace your lucky charms, and I'm gonna keep on talking until Gary hopefully shows up. But that would probably be our three tips, and I don't have any of the controls, so I will keep talking. Gary told me to keep talking. So yeah, on this whole topic of lucky charms, I think that probably wraps it up, but maybe he will be able to share the story at another time. So I think while this is running and I'm by myself, I might as well just tell you, and just wrap it up and tell you what this whole quickie is for. Gary and I are part of the Accountability Success Circle leadership team. Gary and I have been running the ASC together since 2018. The ASC started in 2017, and our community is all about helping you achieve your goals, in the most fun, authentic, and efficient way possible. We are a community that spans the globe and is able to really provide you the tools with the growth that you want to have. And really focusing on any goal, whether it be personal or professional. So if you are interested, I know that you can't necessarily see it on the screen right now, but it's www.accountabilitysuccesscircle.com. And we are coming up on a new month very soon. and we will have a new theme. The reason that we were talking about luck today was because the theme for July was money. And yeah, that's it. And Gary is still having internet issues, so I am going to just probably sit here and twiddle my thumbs until he hopefully comes back. But yeah, I think that if you have any questions or comments, just feel free to put those in the chat. Also, if you haven't yet, this is all improv at its finest. If you haven't checked out Gary's upcoming book, Playful Rebellion, do I have it here so I can tell you guys all about it? I do not have it here. Oh, I have it over there. It is available for pre-order on Amazon right now, so go check that out. It should be coming out, I think, in the next month or two, I think in September. So get that downloaded now. And I don't know anything else to say. And I don't know if I should be wasting your time, but yeah, I think that's it for me. Oh, nope. Gary wants me to keep talking. So I will keep talking. Me lucky charms. Okay, let me tell you about the luck that I did not have last week, because that is that's a fun story. So on Sunday of last week, I was just chilling, cleaning up my office. There he is. You were gonna have me go all the way into this like long story, but he came back. Yay! You need to do the. Now I'm gonna have everybody like waiting and wondering what happened to me. But long story short, should I say?
Yeah, go ahead.
I dropped my phone on my foot on Sunday, and then I bruised my toe, so that was brutal. And then on Wednesday, my dog and I collided faces, and I had to go to the ER to get stitches. So I have a stitch on my lip, which you probably could only see if you zoom in. Oh, good. Yay. People said that they have your book up here. I promoted your book while you were having internet with me. And then on Saturday, I was feeling very sick, and then I ended up testing positive for COVID. So I'm actually on my day 5 of COVID watch, and isolated in my room or my office right now, but couldn't tell otherwise. So, okay. So you want to share your story? This is going to be like a longie instead of a quickie?
Oh, my story?
Yeah. You just kind of like froze and then...
Oh, so you didn't even hear the story about New Year's, right?
Nope.
Oh, yeah. So basically, every year on New Year's, my mom, makes a dish that has greens, collard greens, and black eyed peas and stuff like that. And she's like, make sure you come over, and at least get a bite so that you can have prosperity and good luck in the new year. So
yeah,
it's all good.
Yeah. Oh, that's fun. So, anyways, I wrapped up our quickie, and I promoted the ASC, promoted your book, all those fun things. I don't know if you want to put the Accountability Success Circle up on the screen, and that's it. I guess that's our quickie. We're done. We made it. I was like, it's by myself. I'm gonna want to watch this because I don't know if like you were frozen, and I was like, and I don't know if he does it. He's frozen.
Yes. So, anyways, thank you, Apryl, for having my back. And this has been another Accountability Success Circle Success Quickie. We're going to elongate, yes. And we will catch you on the flip side. Until then, stay lucky. Bye, y'all.